Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Youth Edition. It's Barmio Barros, it's Salford City FC on a quest for Champions League glory. Sit back, relax, get in your comfy chair, grab your favourite beverage, turn on that big screen TV, because here we go with the Youth Edition. Hello and welcome back to the Youth Edition Career Mode. FIFA 20, Salford City, we've already clinched the title. 86 points, one game remains in the regular season. But this one could be a big episode. It could be the season finale. We'll wait and see because we've got a massive game coming up against Liverpool in the semi-finals of the FA Cup. Now, the winner of that will take on the winner of Manchester United and Manchester City. So, for the storyline, it would be absolutely amazing if we could beat Liverpool and get one of those Manchester teams, get a derby, getting a little bit of crunchiness into, the longevity of Salford City becoming one of the best teams in Manchester. But obviously, we have to get past Liverpool first, so let's jump into it and see what the boys are up for. Right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I think it's our first trip to Wembley Stadium to take on Liverpool in the FA Cup semi-final. Even though Gunnarsson, Michaels, Cesario and Neves, Zanotti not all at full fitness in regards to stamina, they need to play today. We need to put our best team out there. And I mean, with Michaels and Stephenson in that midfield, we should be able to be nice and defensive. And you never know, we might be able to do what we did to Tottenham and Brighton and hit them on the counter-attack, hit them where it hurts in the back of the net and possibly make ourselves an FA Cup final. Let's get into this. It's a big game here for Salford City. We're on the big stage. Let's do this. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. Big game at Wembley. Liverpool and Salford City for a chance to play in the FA Cup final. And, well, let's see what we can do here against Liverpool. You know, it's going to be a big game. We're going to be hopefully up for the challenge. Will Salford City get touched up? I'm not too sure. Liverpool look like they've got a strong side out on the park. And it looked like Virgil van Dijk and Alisson were already out there. So this could be a massive game, though. Thor Gunnarsson seems to really relish this competition. And maybe just today he can find something else in the back catalogue to carry us over the line. Who knows? Who knows what this game has in store for us? You know it's going to be a tough one. Mane, Salah. Okay, this is going to be a big game. Let's do it, boys. Liverpool have got themselves Insigne. I can't even hear the commentary over the loudness of this crowd. Davies. It's the clearance and Michaels just panics. Alexander-Arnold pushes forward now. It's all Liverpool here early on. Laid inside. Zanotti. Pau got in his way. Laid out, and there is the first goal. Salah puts it in the net. 5 minutes gone. Lassasa's like, what happened, boys? What happened at the back? Mo Salah gets the opening goal here for Liverpool. We are already 1-0 down. We've barely had a touch of the ball. Zanotti and Pau not really talking to each other there. Salah with a class finish. 1-0 to Liverpool. From Stephenson. Gunnarsson flicks one back. Stephenson to Michaels. Lays it off. Here's Davies. Can he set something up? He'll play it through. Stephenson flicks on. Looked for De Jong, but Robinson had it covered. Oh, Neves, good challenge. Takes it away, De Jong. Oh, Van Dijk just patrolling the back line. Chicken Nuggets plays it forward. Davies has made the break. Here is Davies. Has he got the speed? Has he got the skill? Has he got the tenacity? Oh, good save. Falls to De Jong. Oh, Robinson with the block. Salford City with an opportunity. Good from De Jong. Cesario plays it off. Gunnarsson flicks it out wide. Here's Nuggets. To Davies, back inside. Jose Michaels flicks forward. Davies makes the run now. Can he feed this one inside? He can. He's found Gunnarsson. Gunnarsson turns his man and trying to get a strike away, but it's gone straight to Alisson. From Nuggets, Stephenson. Michaels flicks on. Davies finds De Jong. De Jong will push one through here. Off to Davies. Tries to find Gunnarsson. And he turns Van Dijk. Let's go, Gunnarsson. Use that pace. Cuts back inside, and it's Gunnarsson scoring! We find the equaliser. Salford City have found a goal here in the FA Cup semi-final. Gunnarsson, 52 goals for the season, and he loves this competition. Turns Van Dijk brilliantly. Gets a class finish past Alisson. It is 1-1 on the day here at Wembley. Alisson, well, I thought it was coming at him, but it's deviated. He's got himself a goal. It's 1-1. Oh, Insigne played it through. Keita, Mane. Trovoada to do some work. Plays it back here for Robinson. Good from Cesario. Can't get this ball away though. Mane takes it off him. Here comes Robinson again. Slips it back to Fabinho. Off to Robinson. They're working their way through the traffic. Fabinho shoots inside. Insigne. And Neves is there with the block. And Stephenson feeds it out. Here is Jose Michaels. Cesario makes a run out wide. And that's a poor ball. Pow. Liverpool putting a press on. But we come through the back door. Here is Lasasa. Chicken Nuggets lays it forward. Has Jose Michaels. Plays it through. Gunnarsson. Oh, he's been dragged out. Gets past Virgil. Gunnarsson! Come on, boys! Fucking get in! 2-1 Salford City. And Gunnarsson cannot be stopped. Oh, it's wonderful football here from Salford City. Putting the pressure on. Showing Liverpool who's boss. Get in, boys! Gunnarsson! He is having a field day in the FA Cup. It's 2-1 here at Wembley. And Gunnarsson is turning it on. Oh, Davies comes through, gets the steal. Michaels lays off. De Jong will push forward. Finds Gunnarsson. Gunnarsson needs to get the tackle. No, Fabinho got the tackle. Played out wide. This one brought inside. Insigne, is he onside? Well, apparently he is onside. No, he is offside. Unfortunate there for Salford City. Insigne through the gate, but he's been flagged offside. He might be able to go into half-time here with a lead. And there is the half-time whistle. Salford City lead Liverpool 2-1. Quick passing play. Liverpool ducks out the back door, finds Mane. Trovoada needs to do some work here. Holds him up at the pass, did well Trovoada, but Mane comes inside. Neves is there. Trovoada can't get this pass away. Zanotti with a big save. And here is Nuggets trying to get a clearance. Oh, get in there, boys. Salah. He's not going to miss. 2-2. Liverpool showing their class. They're straight back into contention in this game. Salah with 2. Gunnarsson with 2. They're going blow for blow. Nuggets just trying to clear it, but it took a deflection. And Mo Salah is set up perfectly. Zanotti didn't have a chance. It's 2-2. Oh, good save from Zanotti. Trovoada turned inside out. It's a quarter now here for Liverpool. We need to be careful. See if they can turn it on in a second. Cesario, Neves gets the clearance. And here is Stephenson. Pushes his way forward. He's got some pace here, Stephenson. Driving his way forward, the big Icelandic central defensive midfield gum centre-back. Works his way forward. Everyone is gathering in the box. And he laid it backwards and it's been picked out. Oh no, it's a run-on. It's Insigne. Pow here with him. Pow. Great save from Zanotti. Big save from the keeper. In on the action. Ronaldo. Neves there with him. Good work from Neves. Brilliant touch. Michaels gives it away though. Come on, boys. Dig in. Right, time to make the changes. And we're going to get attacking here. Michaels substituted out for Leroy Jenkins. Rubio and Lloyd also checking in. Stephenson. Rubio! Oh, cracking save from Allison. Justice Pow. Nuggets. Leroy Jenkins. Quick 1-2. Oh, Alexander-Arnold blocks the pass off, but here we go. Gunnarsson chips over the top. It's Leroy Jenkins. Oh, he couldn't control it. Allison is there. It's still 2-2. It's tighter than a duck's bum. Well, there is the whistle. It's 2-2. Well, here we go. Extra time. Who will fall first? And the Salford City will be tiring very, very quickly. Flicks it forward. Here's Stephenson. It's a lovely touch. He's got one forward here. Trovoada into space. Oh, levelled. No. Cracking tackle. Rubio gets the interception. Stephenson plays forward. Finds Lloyd. Here is Gunnarsson. He'll need a cut back. He does so. He can't get the strike away, though. Couldn't get a pass either. Lloyd. Davies. Gunnarsson. Flicks on. Here's Leroy Jenkins. Flicks it out wide. Rubio. Back inside. Leroy Jenkins. It's Leroy Jenkins! Oh, dismissed! Leroy! A prime opportunity. And he sprays it wide. And there is the first period of extra time done. Still locked at 2-2. we find something? We've had an opportunity. Leroy Jenkins couldn't get the job done. Neves. Stephenson. There's an out wide here for Chicken Nuggets. Sasa pushes forward. Lays it off for Davies, but he's labouring here against Fabinho. You can just see that the stamina's starting to become an issue here for Salford City. Leroy, Lloyd, Rubio with space. Let's go, Rubio. Carries his way forward. He's got Van Dijk to deal with. Cuts back inside. Lloyd! Oh! From Sasa. Leroy Jenkins. Pushes on through. Leroy still coming. Leroy Jenkins. Oh, punched out. Good from Nuggets. Stephenson plays it through. Goodison! Oh, great tackle. The race is on. And Chicken Nuggets wants it more. Let's go, Nuggets. Plays it off. This one could go to penalties. Pow. Stephenson. Leroy Jenkins takes it on. Slips it through. No, he doesn't. Poor pass. Come on, Salford City. If it goes to penalties, we're in trouble. Played through. Lasasa. Big clearance. Oh, Rubio's picked out. Here's Mane. 1 minute of injury time. It's looking like this one will go to penalties. And it will. Oh, my days. Alright, here we go. And Liverpool straight in. Gonna sit. Oh, he's hit the sidebar. Ah, Liverpool taking the piss. Rubio. These boys are definitely not the best at penalties. Oh, another good save from Allison. Mo Salah. Oh, he's missed. Right, Lloyd. Smash it home, son. Yes! Alright, it's 2-1. Can Zanotti make a save? Yes, he can! Justice Pow. What can he do here? Oh, it was perfect, but it's a cracking save. Zanotti needs to save this one. Regi. Oh, he's put it through, and we're out of the FA Cup. It was a valiant effort from the boys. But Liverpool go through on penalties. Well, there we go. 10 shots to 9. They had the possession, the tackles and everything. Gunnison kept us in the game. And unfortunately, we go down 3-1 in the penalty shootout. We are out of the FA Cup. A big run for us. But no final this year. Right, as this is the season finale, we probably need to bring some players in. Whether they are here next season or whether they are sold off with the random number. We'll have to wait and see, but let's have a look here. Foot NG 78 to 90, still looking okay, and Uduck Wang 75 to 87. Leo Duplantier is 61 to 83. He's dropped right away, and we are going to release him. Sergio Anders 71 to 83. So the potential really isn't there, but the value of 1.1 million. If we can get that money, that will help us upgrade the stadium. So let's bring Anders into the first team. Asensio de Cruz. 59 overall, 78 to 90 potential, still only 15. Magnus Mikkelsen, 58 overall, 69 to 93. I want to let that potential just sort of, just filter down a little bit so we can see if Mikkelsen's worth, utilising. Snodderborg is trash. Harry Goodrum, still looking okay. 54 overall, 77 to 89. Xavier Zamora. Oh, mate, I cannot wait for this lad. 65 overall, 83 to 96 potential. Jesus. Eric Nasher, the 6'8" centre-back, 72 to 96. His potential's gone up. 52 overall. We'll hold for now. Henrik Henson, the goalkeeper, 52 overall, 60 to 82. Isn't really going to do anything for us. But we could possibly try and bring him in for some cash sale. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see if we can sell him off for a couple of dollars. As well as Aaron Kindle, 375 evaluation. The potential's not there, but if we can get a sale out of him, it might help us. Bjorn Sternberg, 67 to 89. He's just not going to do anything for me, so I'm going to release him. And Francois Eiffel, 65 to 85. Yep, we'll bring him in possibly as a sale option. And Lucas Vernier, 55 to 77, has dropped right away. And we will release him. So that's a good clean out. We'll get 2 reports back before the end of this episode. So we need to push on. All right, here we go. It is the final game of the season. We've already clinched it, but we'll send some of the young lads out here. Cantor Lipidiera, it'll be his final game for the club. He will be put up. As well as Perez Navarro, the 2 regen players. So they've finished their 1-season contracts. So we'll try and get them some minutes here today. Faria, Whitelow, Griffiths, Belusi, Burns, Compton and Williams all getting minutes here today to see if they can get a decent rating and not have to deal with the chance grab for the transfer window. So let's get into this one. Gunnarsson looking to really find some goals here. And I think Sonotti, if he can get a clean sheet here, will go close to a golden glove as well. So let's get into this final game of the season. All right, ladies and gentlemen, final game of the season. Gunnarsson looking to smash home as many as he can. We're going to get attacking and hope that we can put Northampton in a box. Plays it through. Gunnarsson pushes his way forward. Here is Gunnarsson. Oh, he's done it. He's got his own ricochet and finds a goal. What's that, 54 for the season? It's been a marvellous season here for Gunnarsson. I'm going to be interested to see how he goes against some better goalkeepers in League One. Oh, he got his own ricochet and feeds it home. 1-0 Salford City. Let's hope for a massive game. That is a lovely little tap and finish. Gets in. Faria. Gunnarsson. Oh, good save. And Donny Whiteload on the board. 2-0 Salford City. Oh, this is just going to turn into a whitewash, is it? Gunnarsson got around his man, took the strike, worked the keeper, and there is Whiteload swooping in like a seagull on a hot chip. Thank you very much. Johnny Whiteload, that might be his first career goal. He's got it here in the final game of the season. Well done, lad. Faria plays one forward. Oh, Gunnarsson's got a run on. Gunnarsson's got a run on. He's into the box. He'll shoot. And that's another good save from this goalkeeper. Good from Faria. Cantabidiera. Oh, here's Belusi. Oh, Belusi! Oh, my days! This man loves a long shot. He's come back from injury and he's learned how to shoot. He's cheeky. His second goal of the season. It's another cracking goal. Belusi from outside the box. And bangs it into the top bins. Thanks very much for coming. 3-0 Salford City. And showing our superiority here. Looking to make a name already. There's a force to be reckoned with when we reach League One. Oh, Compton's been done. Played through. Zanotti protecting that clean sheet. Burns. Griffiths. Whiteload on the run. Lays it forward. Here is Gunnarsson. Pushing his way forward. Gunnarsson. Oh, he's missed. Come on, Gunners. Good from Williams. Belusi. Faria was there, but cleared away. Northampton are completely under pressure. Well, there's half-time. A statement has been made. It is 3-0 to Salford City. Oh, yes, Zanotti. Come on, Compo. Someone needs to do something here. Here's the strike. Zanotti with another save. Right, one change being made, and it will be Perez Navarro who's going to check in for the final time here for Salford City. Where will he play next season? Here they come again. Hoskins plays through this time. Zanotti, another massive save. Neves, Burns, Whiteload, Gunnarsson. Gunnarsson pushes. Still comes Gunnarsson. You're not going to catch him. He's too fucking quick. Falls to Arnold. Perez Navarro. Going to get the goal. Here's the delivery inside. Oh, Gunnarsson! Woohoo! Right, the final changes. Griffiths for Carlos and Cantabiniera. Thank you for your services. He's been put to the bench. Gets a standing ovation as Leroy Jenkins checks in for the final 20 minutes. Oh, Zanotti, big save. Clear it out. Clear it out. No! Oh, Zanotti denied the clean sheet. Northampton find one as his defence capitulates in front of him. And unfortunately, oh mate, Zanotti has been on point. He's tried everything he can. Neves tried to get a clearance, but it went straight to the attacker. And it's 3-1, and it'll be no golden glove here for Zanotti. Oh, unlucky, mate. Oh, Gunnarsson. He's away again. Gunnarsson streaming forward. Can he get a goal this time? Of course he bloody can! Oh, what a way to finish the season! Bang! That's it! You're not going to catch him when he's clean out with a straight run. He's too big, he's too quick, he's too lethal. Gets in, 4-1. Gunnarsson has just scored 1 million goals this season. And there it is, a 4-1 victory. Season completed. League One on its way for Salford City. Well done, Fabio. Cracking season, mate. Well, Northampton didn't start off well, but eventually they got 12 shots. And, well, we take the biscuits, though. Gunnarsson with a 9.4, and it's a 4-1 victory to finish the season. Right, our Youth Academy reports are back, and we've got a couple of players brought into the Youth Academy. From Greenland, we've got Magnus Hoss, a centre-back, 54 overall, 63 to 91 potential. And we've also got an Englishman here in Chris Kamara, 57 overall playmaker, 70 to 96. So that means that Alfie Lee gets another dash in his column. So, not far off an upgrade. Next up, we have Hans Broberg from Greenland, 78 to 96, 59 overall, 1.1 million evaluation. So, we'll be looking for that lad in the future. And that also means that Binhammer gets one in his column. And then we also have from Hungary, Gregory Blakowicz. I don't know, 55 overall, 63 to 89. We'll see how he develops. And that is it. We should get some more players back in another month's time before this episode is over. So let's crack on. Right, a training session, and De Jong added to it. He's up to a 59. Another training session sees Jenkins to a 59. Right, the news comes through that Fook NG wants out of the Youth Academy, so we're going to have to sign him up. Right, Fook NG, 50 overall right midfielder, 78 to 90 potential. Let's get him into the database. And, yeah, we'll see what else happens. Right, another training session, and Travawada to a 57. Right, we are into June, so let's have a look at these players, see who's worth bringing in to sell or who we want to keep around to try and potentially sign up for Salford City in the future. Magnus Hoss, 6'3", 64 to 86 potential. That's dropped away, but he's 54 overall, 275 evaluation. Let's get him into the first team. Yu Duck Wang, 75 to 87. We're going to bring him into the first team. Chris Kamara, 64 to 90, so that's dropping away a little bit, but we'll hold him in the academy. Hans Broberg, 77 to 96, still looking good. Sensio de Cruz as well, 78 to 90, still 15. Gregory Blakowicz, 55 overall, 57 to 77. Unfortunately, not going to make the cut. We'll promote him to the senior team, hopefully for sale. Magnus Mikkelsen, 58 overall, 76 to 96 potential, is looking very, very decent. So I'm going to hold him in the academy for now. Goodrum as well, 77 to 89. Zamora, 86 to 96, still only 14. And Eric Nasher, the 6'8" lad. We will hold in the academy for now, in case he gets a potential boost of some description. 67, 87, still not too shabby. And the fact that he's 6'8", I definitely want to try and see that in action. Right, the Scouts have returned once again, and we've got a Hungarian left midfielder here in Zoltan Nagy. 57 overall, 62 to 92 potential to keep an eye on. What else have we got going on here? Dan Laszlo? Is the S silent? Is the Z silent? I don't know. Laszlo, a centre forward, 5'9", 56 overall, 57 to 87 potential. And we have also picked up a right midfielder here from England in George Stubbs, 53 overall, 64 to 92. He's physically strong. We'll see how that develops. Right, time to do the final squad report. We will have a look at the stats because their season rating is very, very important. I won't let you know who is listed in that until the start of the next episode, but their rating will definitely come into play with whether they get a new contract or whether they go to the chance draw to be transferred to Oldham, to be sold, to be released, all that good stuff. So let's get into this and have a really in-depth look at how the squad is looking going into League One. Of course, there's 41 players in here. A few of those we've brought straight in to be sold. So, yeah, we'll get rid of those as soon as we can. All right, let's have a look here. We've got Zanotti, of course, currently on a crucial role, and apparently he doesn't have any potential. Okay, that must have changed because I'm sure he had some sort of potential, but with training he is up to a 68. If we look at his stats, he's got a 6.9 rating, and that will mean that he goes on to the spin wheel of justice. I mean, the tricky part for that, you know what? No, because the Audi Cup is in there, and that's what's bringing his rating down. Everything in there is above 7, so he will be offered a new contract, will Zanotti. Attribute-wise, is coming along nicely. The reaction is up to 51. Of course, we are training him heavily and trying to turn him into a formidable keeper. Had a really good second half to the season. John Clare, 55, he is up 1, still 18 years of age. Now, he is a 6.8, so that means he does go into the transfer wheel of death. We'll see what happens there at the start of the next episode. He's been growing slowly by the looks of things. Reactions are up. Goalkeeper positioning only 41, but at the moment he's the number 2 goalkeeper. Henrik Henson, well, we brought him in for a sale, so he's already on the transfer list, so we don't really care about him. Lasasa got some training, 62. He's up 7, an exciting prospect, of course. Now you can see there that their contracts are down. I will go ahead and fix up their contracts before we get into the new season. Probably just wanting some more money, depending on what their rating is. But he has got himself a 7 overall. Didn't play in the preseason, so that all averages out nicely. So he will retain his spot in the squad. Larry Wood at 50, he is up 1. Just the 4 appearances for him this season, and he will go to the transfer list of justice to see if he can get a new contract or whether he will be moving on at a 6.4. Unfortunately, not really growing that much this season, and his time, hopefully, is up. Chase Williams, 58, up 2. Of course, we have to keep some Englishmen in this team. 6.8, but that comes down to his Audi Cup of a 4.8. Everything else there is 7 or above, so he will retain his spot in the squad. Chase Williams, probably the backup left back now. Moving into centre back, we've got Diogo Neves, of course. He's not going anywhere regardless of his rating. He's our scout future star. You know, serviceable. Serviceable, not the best, but, you know, still growing and only 17 years of age. He's the captain. Justice Pow, 64, up 2 this season. Oh, he's got the potential to be special now. Okay, fair enough. He's got a 7 average, and even with that Audi Cup, so he'll retain his spot in the squad. That's fine. Ragnar Stevenson, 63, up 4, a 7.3. Yes, well done. He holds his spot in the squad. Next up, we have Belusi. He's a little bit unhappy with his play time. Well, he come back from injury, got a few goals, so we might see more of him. And yes, he's got that rating that's required to hold his spot in the squad. So anyone over a 7 will get a contract upgrade moving into the new season. Hoss, we've just brought him in for sale with a valuation of 275. Hopefully that bumps up going into the new season. Reece King, a 51 overall, an Englishman, only a 6.5, so he will go on to the random chance draw to see where he ends up next season. Compton, 53, up 2. A 6.8, I mean, he was serviceable when he came in and did play, but no, 6.8, he will be on the list of possible transfers. Aaron Kindle is already transfer listed from Liechtenstein, 375 evaluation. Travawana, 57, up 4. What's he got? 7.2. We'll take it. Holds his spot in the squad. Elias Burns, 56, up 2. He's got himself a 6.9. Now, I might have to go ahead and work that one out. The 5 will be dragging that right down. A 7.2 and a 6.5. A lot more 7.2. So Burnsy probably will stick around. We'll see how that eventuates. Norberto Perez, 40, up 1. 6.6. He is on the list to be, you know, see if he gets a contract or not. Jose Michaels up 10 this season, 63. He's got a 7.2, so he is well and truly sorted in this squad. Sergio Endes has the low potential but the high evaluation, so we're going to put him up for sale at 1.1 million. We need money to find this stadium. Tiago Faria, 54, up 1. What's he got? A 6.3. He will go to a random chance draw. Declan Davies, 62, up 5, 46 appearances. He's got the 7.2, 3 goals, 11 assists. He'll take that and hold his spot in the squad. Santoso, 49, up 1, 6.3. You are up for, going to the spin wheel. Uduk Wang, I'm not sure what we're going to do with him just yet. We'll just hold on to him for now because he's got a cracking name. Gabriel Carlos, 48, up 1, has a very high potential. Probably not enough game time, but at 6.4, he is going to the transfer option. So we'll see. Hopefully we can hold on to him because he's a high potential player. But that's what I said. They needed to get a 7 or above to be held in the current squad. Ian Griffiths, 58, up 7. Only a 6.6 there for him, an 8.6 in the leasing.com trophy. He's been quite handy actually to have in the squad, but with his average under 7, he will take the chance draw. Kenton Oliveira will be moving on. He's finally hit a 60. Even though he's got the rating, it doesn't matter. He's a regen. He served his 1-year contract and he'll either move on or be sold. Eiffel is on the transfer list. We're selling him off, that's for sure. 400 grand. Matty Lloyd, 59, up 4. What's he got? A 7. Okay, we can take that. He has got that 7, 3 goals, 9 assists, and 1.1 evaluation. That's good. Joris de Jong is up 7 to a 59. He's got the 7.6. He's had an outstanding season. 15 assists over the whole competition. So well done. De Jong holds his spot. Blakowicz is transfer listed, of course, 275. Stuart Fleming, 56, up 4. What's he got? A 6.7, and I don't think that's going to be good enough. He will take the chance draw to be moved on unless we need to hold him as an English player. Fook NG we will hold, 50 overall. We'll see what happens there. High-low work rate, 6'2". Already growing, so we'll see what happens there. He may have a better potential. Donny Whiteload, a 58, up 2. He's happy with everything that's going on, and he's got a 7, so we hold on to Whiteload for another season. Escalante, 53, up 1, a 6.9. Well, you are up for a chance draw, Escalante. Abraham Lloris, an exciting prospect we've just brought in. He's had his debut. He's got a 6.2. Now, he's only had 1 game, so I'm going to take him out of consideration. It's not enough to, say that he got a proper rating because he basically came off the bench. So we'll hold Lloris. Marty Rubio, 65, up 2. Not happy with his play time, and he's got a 6.7. So Rubio will be taking the chance draw. Cesario, 64, up 4. Not happy with his play time either, but he's got a 7.3, so he holds his spot. Dylan Hughes, 52, up 1. 6 appearances, a 6.1. He is on the wheel of death. Perez Navarro will be moving on, depending on where he heads off to. We're not too sure. Leroy Jenkins, 59, up 5. Ooh, Leroy, interesting enough, only a 6.6. He will go to the transfer wheel of justice, and who knows if Leroy Jenkins will be here next season. And Gunnarsson, a 65, up 7. 57 goals and 11 assists for the season with an 8 average. A huge performance from this lad, valued at 4 million, and hopefully he can carry us through for League One. So I'll get through, get all those chances sorted out, and we'll cover them in the next episode at the start of the season to see who's going to be shipped off and if we can generate some cash to upgrade this stadium. All right, let's take a look at Leg 2. Gunnarsson absolutely smashes at 36 goals in the league, and he takes the golden boot. Assist-wise, he was 1 behind and goal as well. We better check the other top scorers. Did we have any other one? Probably not. It was all Gunnarsson. All right, assist-wise, Gunnarsson with 11. De Jong gets 9 in the league. Lloyd had 8 in the league. And Davies had 7 in the league. Clean sheets. Well, Zanotti misses out by 1. He needed that one in the last game. And unfortunately, he doesn't share the golden glove. What have we got? Acosta got himself 9. Okay. We probably forgot to check in on most of the Oldham stuff, but that's all right. All right. Move on. Right, checking in on the FA Cup, and it was Liverpool winning over Man City 3-1. We got all the way through to the semi-finals. The Carabao Cup was won by Everton on penalties 5-4 after a 1-1 draw in full time. The Leasing.com trophy was won by Peterborough United 2-1 over Rotherham. And Bury have won the promotional playoff against Cheltenham 1-0 to go back up to League One. The Champions League was won by Juventus 2-1 over Atletico Madrid. And the Europa League was won by Fenerbahce over Benfica 1-0. So finally, here we are. We've won League 2, 89 points for us, and we will be in League 1 next season. Unfortunately, Oldham miss out, but hopefully they can have a better season next year and make their way up in it to League 2. The worst team at this stage was Accrington Stanley. Let's check on who's coming down, though, of course, and of course on what happened in the Premier League. Right, the Premier League was won by Liverpool on 96 points over Chelsea and Man City. Spurs up there with Arsenal. Manchester United finished in 6th. Who's going down? It looks like Cardiff City, West Brom and Middlesbrough. The Championship was won by Stoke City with 88 points. Aston Villa and Bristol City will be going up. And coming down to League One, this is what we really need to have a look at. Lincoln City, Ipswich and Sunderland, I think. And League One was won by QPR, Southend United, Peterborough up there with 73. There probably was playoffs and the like, so I'm not sure who would have pushed up. So some teams in here that, you know, should really give us a little bit of an issue. Doncaster, Blackpool and Fleetwood Town look like the teams they are going down to League 2. And that is where we finish the season. We have been promoted, and we will be back in the next one with a new season in League 1. We will see you in the next one. I'm Sparring DK. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, and you have a good one. The Sparring DK channel now has Patreon, and if you feel like just going that little extra step to help, the channel grow, you can go across to the website, pledge your allegiance to myself, and for $1 a month, you're basically putting it in a jar and allowing for us to go and buy some more beers and record some more beer drinking episodes. Thank you very much to the current lads that have gone ahead and supported the channel. Absolutely tremendous to see anybody willing just to give that $1 a month at this stage. I cannot thank you from the bottom of my heart. You really will make a difference in the future. So jump across there if you're that way inclined to the Patreon channel. Sign up today and we'll see if we can get some extra beer drinking episodes for you at home. Now, if you are looking for some more content, we've got a couple of videos. One here, and if you want to subscribe, there's a button right there. So go ahead, subscribe, and you'll be notified when the videos